Welcome to the Live to Create show. My name is Jonathan Kelly, and this is a show where we aim to motivate, educate, and create. Today, I have the drummer on the show with me, my boy Marlon Williams, aka Drummer on the Move.
What's good?
Talk to the people, man. Yeah, let me introduce yourself to the people and tell us a little bit about what you do.
My name is Marlon Williams, aka Drummer on the Move. I'm born and raised in Tallahassee, Florida, and I'm 32 years old, and I'm a drummer. I just go around town, just set up and play. I play on bridges, lakes. Been at Burger King, Subway, really just on the side of the road. Just set up and just play and just do what I love for the people.
Yeah. Now, Marlon, when did you know that that you were a drummer and doing music was what you wanted to do?
Oh man, I don't remember not knowing it.
Okay.
To be honest, I was either gonna go to the NBA or I was gonna be a musician.
That's it.
The NBA thing didn't work out the way I anticipated. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I just never lost my passion for drums. I mean, I've been playing since I could walk, and I just don't remember not having a pair of sticks in my hand, man.
Yeah. What would you say, if you can think of some memories, were some of the best places that you got a chance to play at?
Oh man, a place that stick out the most is Stone Mountain.
Okay.
In Atlanta. I went there for a family reunion, and it was a show going on right in front of the mountain. Right in front of the mountain. And actually before the show started, it was just a bunch of people just out there just waiting on the show to start. And I was just like, I had my stuff in the car, I had my kid in the car. I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna give these people a pre-show.
What?
So
it wasn't even planned?
Nothing was going on.
Wow.
Nothing was going on. So I went and talked to the stage manager, found out who he was, and he said it was okay. And I just started getting my stuff out the car, just set up in front of the people, and I just played away, man. And it was unplanned, unrehearsed, and I really had a good time, man. And they did too. I got a lot of compliments. And
that's what's up.
I had my shirt on so people could recognize who I was, and it was, I definitely never forget that. And I was around a bunch of family and everything, so it was a moment. It was definitely a good moment.
See, that's one thing I've noticed about you over the past year or so is that your brand, right? Drummer on the Move. I love the branding that you do, the places that you go, and I thought I thought that was really cool for you to come up with something drummer on the go, right? Or drummer on the move.
On the move.
Drummer on the move, and for you to come up with that idea, you have to be always in different places,
right?
Always on the go. What are some of your ideas for dream places that you would like to go play at?
Man.
Yeah. What's a few places you like to go to?
Oh man, I would really love to go to Italy. Ooh. I want to go all the way over there, man, and make some noise over there, man. And just everywhere. I want to go out there in Cali.
Okay.
I definitely want to hit up New York, Miami. I just want to be international, man. I just want to take this thing worldwide. Everywhere they'll receive what I do. I just want to go there and make it happen.
Yeah. Now, we know that doing something like that is going to take a big vision, right? It takes a big vision, and it takes a plan, a strategy, and you have to execute. How are some ways that you've had to overcome obstacles, though, that have kind of hindered you from getting to where you want to go or playing where you want to play?
Man, I just remember my purpose every day.
Boy, that's the truth,
my
man.
Purpose, man,
Amen. Yeah.
Every day I wake up, man, that's what drives me. You know, obstacles, they're gonna come. It's part of life.
Yeah.
I understand that. But truthfully, I like what Malcolm X said, man. He said that he lived his life like a man that's already died before. And I feel like I've faced a lot of my fears, and I'm still here. So I feel like that's what enables me to be so fearless into going after what I want to do, because I've already been through so much.
You've already done, right?
I've already been through a lot. So to do this, to me, this is easy.
It's easy.
It make everything seem easy. It's like I don't have no reason to fear or to be hesitant about what I know I'm here to do.
And I can look at your life and I can look at what you've done and tell that you live fearlessly. You don't live with fear, because a lot of people would be like, oh, I can't go that far. They don't know me. They're not gonna listen to me. They don't want to see me play. Right. But you know what? You don't care, and you look at it as your, like you said, what's your purpose? What's your passion? What's your vision, your mission? And you go for that, which is what is very, very interesting about this whole thing that you have, because it's a movement. Right. I feel like it's actually starting a big trend and a big movement, which a lot of people are starting to catch on to. What would you say your biggest, I guess at this point, your biggest accomplishment in your musical career that you've had so far? Because I know you've done a lot of stuff. You've been doing music for a long time, playing drums a lot of places. What would you say your biggest accomplishment is?
To be honest, my biggest accomplishment is just me doing it, period. Because I definitely had some naysayers like, hey man, you crazy. What are you doing setting up on the side of the road?
Right.
Like, what you gonna do with that?
Right.
So to block out all of that and still do what I want to do every single day,
right,
that's an accomplishment in itself.
Right.
Just to get up every morning and just do what you love and just go after it.
Yeah.
Regardless of what anybody got to say, man. Success is subjective.
Yep.
I'm not a millionaire yet, but even if I don't become one, I'm successful already because I'm going after what I love every day. And that's really the definition of success to me, is to successfully go after what you love consistently.
I love your definition of success. Let's flip it around a little bit. What's your definition of failure? How do you view failure? Because there's a lot of people out there that's afraid to fail. Right?
I don't see failure. I just see lessons. That's just how I see it, man. Failure, man, you only fail if you give up.
Yeah, that's it. If it stops you.
If it stops you, it's probably what you weren't supposed to be doing anyway.
Right.
That's why your passion and your love, and not only just for your craft, but just knowing who you are as a person.
Right.
You gotta know who you are, man. To me, there's no such thing as failure unless you just give up. You just keep going. There's lessons. I've learned many lessons and still learning lessons. And man, I just refuse to have that word in my vocabulary, me personally.
Yeah.
Everything is a lesson, man.
Lesson learned. Now, how can we grow and teach other people, especially young people, to go for their dream and to not give up? And what do you think we could do to help motivate them and inspire them to be, to live out their dreams instead of be, held back by fear?
One thing I would do is I wouldn't start with what do they want to be with it when they grow up. I feel like we can just help young people by helping them identify with who they are first.
Yes. Because
once they can realize who they are, everything else is going to conspire to meet them.
Okay. Right.
So, take a young kid that want to be a firefighter. He gotta know within himself that he's brave enough to take on that task. Okay. As opposed to just being a firefighter. You gotta know that he have the gall to handle that type of situation.
Right.
But that starts with knowing who you are, knowing what you can handle, knowing what you can't. And as kids, they don't really know, but you at least spark that fire for them to find out. Because a lot of people get in professions that they hate because they don't know who they are. They don't know what they like. They don't know what they dislike. They don't know their strengths. They don't know their weaknesses. I just think you just start there, man. Just having these kids find out who they are
find out who they are.
Right, as opposed to who people want them to be.
Yes, I agree. I say that all the time.
That'll confuse the youth too. Like, you need to be this, you should be that.
Right.
And they put out
that's just what society tells them.
Yes.
And not who they are like who they were meant to be.
Right.
I agree. Because what if you tried to be a nurse, or what if you tried to be a construction worker? Probably could have done it, but that's not what you were meant to do. You were meant to, boy, you be on them drums, them sticks.
Right.
That's how it is, you know.
Right.
So
right.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yes, sir. That's it.
What do you say to negative people out there that basically push, you can't do this, you can't do that, negativity, and try to put their insecurities and fears on you or on anybody else that's watching this?
I don't say anything. I don't say anything, man. I don't allow that in my space.
Good.
I don't say anything, man. You gotta kill people with silence.
Yeah.
And you just do your thing, man. I literally don't say anything. I just hear it, you know, from time to time. I don't even give it a response, you know, because that's just gonna put more fuel on the fire. And I know who I am, so I don't have to respond.
See, and that goes back to what you said earlier. Knowing who you are is key. If you
Starts
don't know who
there,
you
man.
are, you can't really say, you know, if you don't know who you are, you can't determine what you're supposed to do because you don't know who you are. But that's very important too, man. That's even in my life, I had to determine who I was gonna be outside of an athlete. You know what I mean? Like it's hard growing up, always playing sports, playing basketball, being the man, and then one day you wake up and you're not doing that no more.
Right. Right.
You know, that's real. What type of things do you do outside of doing music that you would say that you're passionate about, things that you like to do outside of drums?
Man, to be honest, man, I love to produce.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know I do that. I
didn't
do
even
it.
know that.
Yeah, man. A lot of people don't know,
Yeah.
man, but they'll know in the summer I drop my project.
Okay.
But I love to produce. Drums is definitely my first love, but I
Yeah.
love putting instrumentation
Everything together.
man, and creating that masterpiece.
Okay.
You know, I love adding all the colors and everything to a piece. I like to call them pieces.
Yeah.
But I love producing, man. I just love music.
That's good.
I really
It's
don't
in
do anything outside of that.
Yeah.
I'm a homebody, man. I chill.
Yeah, music.
Yeah,
What
man.
what other instruments do you play besides drums?
Keys,
Okay.
and I tap a little bit on bass.
Bass, okay.
Just a little bit, but I'm learning. I'm
Okay.
learning. But yeah, man.
So tell the people how they can find you, what type of, where you'll be, you know, if you got any gigs coming up, anything like that. Tell the people where they can find you at, let them know to follow you and everything.
Yeah, man. You can find me at Fire Betty's tonight from 9 to 12 over in Midtown. My band Move will be playing out there again from 9 to 12. Next Friday, we'll be at the New Proof that just opened up from 8 to 11. And man, we definitely doing some things in the city. And you can find me on Facebook, Drum on the Move on Facebook. You can find me Drum on the Move on Instagram. And you can also find me Drum on the Move on YouTube. So
There you have it.
check us out.
Hey, you've been warned. This is Drum on the Move. If you see him, you better make sure you better make sure you say something to him, holler at him, take some pictures, some videos of him, post it, share it. Final thing I want to leave you with: if you are not living to create, then you're not living. Hey, follow us, share, subscribe to this channel, and check us out for the next episode. Stay tuned. Peace.